Hello, hello, friends and family from Caring for Carers, a source of inspiration. Here I am. It's Tuesday for me. It's 8 a.m. and we're gonna start this party going. So, my name is Melissa Arboleda, and I'm here to talk about what is trust and what does it mean for you and what does it mean for me. Yes. And so what is it to trust about someone, like about what we are going through, about life? Why do we have to trust? What is it that trust means? Because there might be many meanings, and so how do I see it in this moment? For me, trust is that sense of the universe got my back, and everything that's happening is happening for me. So it's happening for me, not for me to be happy all the time, no, but for me to learn, to evolve. Because what I think I'm here for in this world is to actually explore life, to be really curious about what's happening, the options that I have in my life, what is it that I want to be exploring, experimenting with, and then really enjoy everything and trust that from each experience I'm learning something, I'm evolving, and I'm getting closer to much better things. Yes. And so it's like a baby that trusts his body, because it's like you're first laying down, you're not doing anything, you're mainly trusting that the energy that you're receiving is for your body to fully develop, to get ready and strong for the next step, which might be just like sliding through the floor. And then the next step is turning around, and then it's crawling for some of us, and then it's walking. Yeah. And none of us stayed in the growing part. None of us stayed in the just sliding on the floor part. We're all walking. We're all making like the steps that we need to. And that baby just had an innate trust of where he was going without even know he was going there. Yeah. Without even know that he had to walk. I so trust in life and trust in what we do is about that. It's about not knowing where we're going, not knowing where we're heading, but knowing that there is something much better for us, and we just need to take that next step and honor where we are at. Because when we honor where we are at, yeah, we're making the most out of it. If you're thinking, imagine a baby thinking, oh, I have to walk, I have to walk, I have to walk, and waiting for a year and a bit for him to actually start walking. It would be devastating for that child. It would drive him crazy probably, for always be thinking in that future where he has to walk, but he's so far away from it. So it's the same with any goal that you have in your life. It's about honoring where you're at, really exploring and experience that situation that you're going through. Because what we don't know, but we know, is that that's giving us the information and the structure that we need for that next step in our life, to get towards that goal that you have. Because those goals, they're coming from inspiration, they're coming from our source, they're coming from, there's a knowingness where you're heading and what you really want in life. Yeah. And so just trust that you will get there when you're ready, when you've learned what you need, and when you have the support that you need to be able to get there. Yes. And that for me is trust. Also, I would have to say trust is, when we talk about trusting another person, we say, well, but that person is not being how do you say it, that person is not talking and acting in an aligned way. And well, we need to trust that they're in their space where they need to be, they're learning the things that they need to learn, but they're also playing a role for us to be able to understand, oh, that what he is saying or what she is saying or what they're doing is not who I want to be. I want to create a different thing for me. And so having that in your life, it's great, because that is allowing you to make the decisions that you need to make for yourself. So always think that whatever is happening with the other person, when that other person is not acting in alignment with what you think they should be doing, and you want to judge them, then think about, okay, what is that showing me in my life that I want to build on and that I want to understand for myself so that I can be a better person. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, well, what happens with that is the example of the fire burns. There's some people who need to go and get burned by the fire to know that it burns. There's other people who just look at the person getting burned and say, oh, I'm not going to touch that. I don't need to know how it feels and what it feels, but I know that's not going to be pleasant, so I'm going to do something different. So it's the same. There's some people who need to go through the struggle of doing the things in the wrong way. It's really just the experience of it and feeling the heat in your hand and saying, oh, I'm not going to do it again. Or maybe even when I felt it, it's like, oh, I kind of, it hurts, but I want to do it again. And I want to do it again. See if it stops or if it's always the same. So that's what people go through when they're going through situations that we judge. And the thing is that we're judging it because we just would do it in a different way, but not because it's wrong for them. It's just because we would do it differently. And that's what we need to recognize. And that would be so beautiful, to be able to trust that what everyone is going through in their lives is exactly what they need to be going through to be able to flourish and be the best version of themselves. And the same way for us. Trust that whatever we're going through because we need that experience to be able to flourish and be our best versions of ourselves. So thank you for being here with me. And please let me know if it's hard for you to trust or if it's easy. And let me know your thoughts about this. So I hope this is a beautiful way of seeing things from now on. And I'll see you next week with something else to help us shift our mindset. All the best. See you next week. Bye.